Hi guys, today is day 4 of English speaking, and here we are ready to learn and burn ourselves. Okay, so we'll keep grinding and keep hustling, keep practicing. That is the motto of our life. Basically, we need to enjoy our journey to get success. Success is just a final destination, but for example, if you are going to visit a temple or you are going to visit a some place, and the journey that you are traveling in between is the beautiful, is the main part. So for example, you wanted to be somewhere and maybe you will succeed, or you got it, but the journey that you have traveled, for example, another, let me take example of hostel life. That is very beautiful. uh, you can't imagine that you are going to get that again until you are again living in hostel, but that's not possible, right? You will. So the experiences that you are getting from the hostel life, college life, are marvelous, are so beautiful. There is a meme, right? So beautiful, it's so beautiful, or something. I can't recall it, but yeah, there is a meme. Okay, so it's day 4 of English speaking, and first of all, very good afternoon to all of you, if anyone is watching, and if not watching, then also thank you so much, guys. That's all for the day. No, it's just beginning, and we have a lot to learn, and yeah, always keep learning. And if you see, I'm ready with my notes. So I have a notebook, digital note, but still I feel uh, that the experience that you are getting from real notebook is amazing, really. And here, if you see, if you want more detail about me, you can get it from here, right? This, I created one art here. If you see, this is me. So my doodle photo, and I look like this man holding. If you see here, I'm holding a laptop. I wasn't able to portray it properly, but I tried it. And well, okay. Another thing, my name. If you see, I think you are going to get it in reverse order. So I don't know how to, maybe in editing, but I'm not an expert editor, so it's very difficult for me to reverse and all, and I don't want to spend 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 too much time on editing and all, because our goal is to learn, and we'll learn that as well, but moving forward slowly, because we have a lot to cover. And my name is Anonymous. You can, I'll just read it. Anonymous. And if you see my address, it's basically anonymously living on earth. Okay, you can say on India, in India, not on earth. Yeah, on earth is okay, I believe, and in earth or on earth. Yeah, and on India is incorrect, so in India, I mean, sorry for the mistake. And mobile, I just tried to be funny and wrote Nokia, and I kept one emoji here. And email, yahoo.com. If you remember, it's old, when Yahoo was so popular. And if you see, nothing is gonna consistent. If you see, Yahoo is nowadays outdated. Bing's, Yahoo, and all, and Google take over to them. So always be ready to. You don't know if you are today successful, might you get uh, defeated by some other competitor. So always be ready and always be humble to what you are, and have a gratitude towards the things that you are using. It would be, I learned somewhere, like, always have gratitude to whatever. It could be your sleepers, it could be your clothes, it could be your glasses, all are contributing to your progress, right? If you see, without it, I'm like a blind person. I can't see clearly far away. So this is also my part of life, or it is also helping me to grow and, yeah, succeed. So yeah. So, and also I kept emergency contact, just call to God. And this is all about my introduction. And now We already took 5 minutes off. I'm always kind of person. I'm kind of person who. Okay, let me tell you one story. Oh, let me first finish what I was trying to say. So I'm kind of person who speaks a lot once get comfortable, but if I'm not comfortable with someone, you will feel like I'm kind of less talkative person or kind of shy person. Yeah, I'm little shy person, but with new people or someone, but once I'll be comfortable with you or with anyone, it's really difficult to stop me from talking. Yeah, so that's the story. And I remember one story, so I'll tell you before we jump to the screen. So once I visited office for the first time, so I thought I'll do something great. I mean, I'll make friends and all. Even then, first day I went to the office and I wasn't aware like how what is the process of sitting and all, where we need to sit. So what I did, I simply there was a girl, so I asked her. First, I asked a few boys, so they were in cafeteria, and I asked them how to get this seat number. So basically, what I did, I booked the seat from their application, and then what I did simply, I asked them. They say uh, they chatted between them, and they said like, is it still like we need to book the tickets though? So said they don't know. Maybe look there. Then I went to uh, that particular section, or you can say that particular area where the seat number was mentioned, and I asked. There was a girl. There was so many people, but I found her uh, in the area lobby area. Her cubicle was in the lobby area, so I just asked. So she was in call, so she said 1 minute. So I just said excuse me. I know just how to use excuse me, and I am very fluent at it, like excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, so I asked her, then she told like you can sit anywhere. Then that day I just sat for 1 hour or something, and I came back because my card wasn't generated, and there wasn't any point of sitting there. I was a little curious, and after that after like next day sat on another chair, and the person who was, or you can say the person who was sitting next to me, I asked and I had a chat with him, but after 1 or 2 days, a girl came and took that seat where I was sitting. So I was little worried, and I thought, oh, okay. So after that, the story is like, uh, I don't know what's wrong with it, or what's wrong with me. I never talked to that girl, but the reason why I'm telling you, because I noticed her so many times. It's like some sort of coincidence. Like the person who was sitting next to me, I saw him. I believe after that I saw him only once or twice. But that girl, so I saw her so many times. I and our eyes meet, or maybe you can say she also knew me. I feel like that, but I don't know. Maybe I have a habit of a bad. It's a bad habit. I never talk to someone. Like if I know someone, but it's a very difficult to start conversation. So I just looked at her and just uh, back to my work. Or it's not like she's sitting somewhere. It's like when we are walking, or for example, if I'm going to my room, coming back to room, or some going to cafeteria, then I just in cafeteria, she is moving towards another direction, and I'm going in cafeteria, she is coming out of cafeteria. So it's like I saw her so many times, and I always felt like she knows me, she knew me. She knows me, but it's like we don't know. Just we never talked or something, but she knows me. uh, I feel it like, but it's my bad habit or something. Like I never initiate conversation. Just it's like normal conversation. I'm not saying anything bad perspective or something, but I'm saying like it's about anything, anyone, anything. So it's my bad habit, and I'm really frustrated with it. Like I need to fix it, and there aren't. And also, when let me tell you one more thing. So I always feel like I'll do something and after that I'll fix this problem, but it's not like you will do, or there are chances of doing that. And what if you won't be able to do that? Then what about the other problem? Are you going to fix it, or you will uh, keep postponing the problem? So I'm thinking to start something like a storytelling or something, something like that. Something. What's the something? What's the something? It's not something. Sorry. So basically, I'm trying to be cool person, but it's very hard to once you are out of camera. Or you little. If you can see, my voice is little, how to express it, like if your voice is like little, when you see some singers and all, their voice is like little bit of um, distorted, not distorted, but it's like not going fluent or something. So I'm using so many times something. So I found like, and also like what, sorry, my bad. I actually just before the recording I ate like half papaya and one bowl of curd, almost 200 grams, and one small piece of cucumber. So yeah, that's why I'm getting burp. Burp means, yeah, burp. I guess I got a little burp. Okay, leave it. So moral of the story is, you have to fix your problems, and I said it too many times, and I'm feeling little more motivated as compared to earlier. I was feeling like nervous and once, but now I'm feeling like I'm at least doing something. I'm recording myself, and just remember one thing. I just wanted to wrap up with it, and then we'll jump to our session, or maybe jump to uh, first part, that is nothing but reading part and vocab learning, and after that we'll jump to the speaking part, and then the third one will jump to listening part. So we have three things to cover: reading, speaking, and listening. So before that, I was just telling one thing, that is, here, okay, no one is going to come and rescue you. So whatever problems you have, or whatever challenges that you are facing, you have to fix them. And always be self-dependent or independent of anyone. Like someone will come and rescue me, someone will save me, someone will help me, someone will do this, someone will do that. No one is going to do. Everyone is busy in their life, and so it's your duty. It's your life, and you are the in charge of your life. So you decide how you are going to proceed, or how you are going to serve, whether you want to live your life like a survivor, or you want to be a warrior, and it's up to you. So you decide how you are going to, how you wanted to live your life. And ultimately everyone has to die. So that's the brutal fact about life, and you won't be the same as today. Maybe you are 20 years old, 10 years, 18 years, 30 years, 40 years. Every day you are becoming a stale version of you, right? So I saw somewhere a picture like there were two bananas. One was fresh, and another one was like little stale. Not little, but it was too stale. And there was a caption like, "You won't be fresh always." So we always feel like we have a lot of time and we will do it later. Just start. Yeah, just believe in yourself and start. So I feel like I'm turning into a motivational speaker, but not. I just wanted to, and the reason for that is, even I feel demotivated and multiple times, but I have to try. I know what are my weakness, what are my strengths, but you have to overcome the challenges, and you just need to progress a little bit day by day, and you will see a marvelous uh, change in you. So whoever, if anyone is watching, I just wanted to say, just uh, believe in yourself and you will succeed. Ultimately our goal is to, whatever domain you are looking for, or wherever it might be, you wanted to be a good speaker, you wanted to be a professional or something you wanted to be. Everyone has dream, have dream. So yeah, believe in yourself and you will succeed. And thank you so much, and let's jump to the screen. And now no more philosophy, I'll just cover the things, because I just wanted to cover everything in 50 minutes. So let's use time constants, because I have another stuff as well, so I have to cover a lot of things. Like I'm learning DSA, so for that, uh, it takes me 20-30 minutes to basically edit video. Not 20 to 30 minutes. It takes around 10 or 15 minutes. Just I'm clipping unnecessary stuff and just making the basically I'm converting my video recording to the prof, uh, clipping it in circular way. So there are some changes or editing I'm doing, and that I want to reduce, or I just want to basically skip that part. And for that, I'll learn the DSA and I'll stream it. So it will be like, I just want to preserve everything as a history of me, or maybe in future. And yeah, I forgot one more thing. So remember, do whatever you like to do instead of any circumstances, so that you won't regret when you are in hospital, or when you are at the last stage of your life and you feel like say, the story might be different if I proposed someone, or I just talked to someone, or I just took the decision, and uh, I I maybe I took the right decision, or you don't know what is right or wrong. So maybe, yeah, wherever you are now, right now, and if you took something that you wanted, that you wanted to be, or you were aspiring for that, and if you took that, might be you were more happy or something. So yeah, always feel something like that, and always be more, how can I say, so always make sure you won't regret in future. So take decision wisely and do whatever you like to do. And I'm kind of a story, I don't know, I feel so many. So it's like, I saw some video where the person was acting like, okay, I think Sunil Grover or some, yeah, I believe that is the person, where he was saying, the video was with the host or maybe guest Priyanka Chopra. There he's making expression like something like that. Okay, so that's all guys, and let's jump to the screen. Let me start recording. Command shift 5, and here we go. Okay, let me start. So here you can see I'm on the Chrome, and now we can go to the AI mode. As you know, I always tell it like, here you can see all the history, and here we are going to use the same, so that it will know the context and we don't need to prompt it again and again with the same information. So we already covered that. I know three words. I found three complicated word. First one was inconspicuous, and the another one was sophisticated, and one was rejuvenated. So yeah, we already covered these three topics: the joy of exploration, and another one was the art of connecting, and another one was the art of the power of small habits. And let me ask it to generate one more content. Can you generate one more for today? Okay, great. So it's going to generate a sentence, a paragraph, and will try to basically, also as per the, sorry, okay, so let's learn the words. Integral means connected with it, or something that is part of something. So we have vocabs: integral, necessary to make a whole complete, essential or fundamental. Okay, necessary to make a whole complete. So maybe you can say Jammu and Kashmir is a part of Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India. Or you can say Uttar Pradesh is an integral part of India. So it's, without it, it's like India is incomplete. Or so yeah. So that's kind of uh, meaning of it. That is the meaning of integral. Means it is associated with something, and that is going to become, then only it will be, something will be complete. Incomplete without it. Okay, integral one. And another one is distraction means, yeah, for example, uh, I get distracted too quickly with uh, when I start watching social media, or maybe when start watching YouTube. It's easy to get distracted instead of learning new skills. So distraction means that a thing that prevents someone from giving full attention to something else. Okay, so it's like you got disturbed from the goal or from the thing that you were focusing to. I just killed one insect. It was roaming in my room, and it will generate more population, and we already know the consequences of overpopulation. Yeah. And deliberately means done on purpose, intentionally. Okay, so deliberately means intentionally. For example, maybe can we say like uh, the like, if you see, maybe let me try to use it deliberately. So deliberately, can we use it somewhere like, if you see, in the roads, in roadside walls or on roadside walls, uh, it is written like यहाँ पर पेशाब करना मना है. I'm using the same sentence. That's why I took the Hindi sentence, whatever is written there. So people deliberately uh, be there instead of, it's like it's hurting their arrogance, or they know it's place where it is clearly mentioned like you don't be here, but still they deliberately do it. So yeah, that there we can use. Or maybe we'll try to use it more at more places. Deliberately means intensely, done on purpose, essential, absolutely necessary, extremely important. Okay, got it. Present, so being fully focused and engaged in the current moment. Yeah, I just learned about it. I was reading, or not a reading, basically I was watching a video. I just finished a part of it, and there they were saying like how to be a good person, or good. So for that you have to be, so if someone is telling you their story, if is telling you the their story, so you should be present at that moment. Like you won't be something like you are not focusing, or you are not giving uh, giving attention to the story of the person. So yeah, so that is like when you should present at the moment. And mindfully means doing something in a way that shows awareness of the present moment. Maybe mindfully, okay, present mindfully. Okay, let me take an example of mindfully. So yeah, I just it just came into my mind. So maybe let's take example of ChatGPT. So if you see, you can't ask everything. There will be some questions, like maybe you can ask like how to kill a man, or how to uh, kill your wife or your. So it's not going to respond to these sorts of questions, because they have mindfully uh, guardrailed created guardrails around the uh, unnecessary content generation. So yeah, so they did it mindfully. So that's why like you can't like they have created some guardrails so that it won't uh, respond to unlawful or unethical uh, questions, or yeah, questions. Or maybe even for images it will be applicable. Maybe you just ask it to generate some sort of image that is unlawful or unethical, then it won't generate, it won't be generating, or it won't generate. Yeah, so we just learned all the words, and now the time is to. So integral, distraction, deliberately means intensely, essential, it's part of something, extremely important means integral means part of something, present means being fully focused and engaged in the current moment, mindfully doing something in a way that shows awareness of the present moment. Okay, so now let's go to the article. Okay, since you are on a roll, let's keep that momentum going. This fourth article focuses on technology and focus. So let's a very common topic in modern conversations. So article, navigating the digital age. Okay, navigating the digital age means in the modern era, technology has become an integral part of our existence. From the moment we wake up until we go to sleep, we are bombarded with notifications, emails, and social media updates. While these tools allow us to stay connected with the world, they also create a constant state of distraction that can make it difficult to focus on deep meaningful work. Okay, many experts suggest that we are losing our ability to task. We often pride ourselves on being able to multitask, but research shows that our brains are actually just switching rapidly between tasks, which leads to mental fatigue. Okay, to combat this some, to combat this, some people practicing a digital detox. This involves deliberately setting aside time each day to step away from all electrical devices. By turning off our phone, we give our minds the space to wander and think creatively. This quiet time is essential for problem solving and long term planning. Furthermore, when we put our phone away during social gatherings, we are more present with the people around us. This leads to higher quality interactions and stronger relationships. The goal is not to eliminate technology, which would be nearly impossible, but to use it mindfully. Okay, by setting boundaries such as no phones during dinner or break or first or the first hour of the morning, we can regain control over our attention and live more intentional lives. Okay, got it. So basically here, if you see, I have a book. I just bought it. I don't know if it is available right now. I have one, but where is it? I believe it is there. So it's digital detox or something like. So here also they discussed like nowadays people are practicing digital detox. So it's more about navigating to digital era, digital age or the era. So here people are allow it now. Technology is part of our life. Whether you are in rural or you are in city, everyone is using phone, and that is the biggest tool which is interlinked with your life, or it's part integral. It became integral part of your life. No one, let's take example of elder people. Nowadays they are scrolling reels and all, and they don't know whether the content is generated using AI or it's fresh or it's original content. So they are just assuming, because they are, we can say they are the last innocent generation. After that peoples are going to okay, no comment on it, otherwise peoples will be unhappy or will be, yeah. So they are the innocent peoples, and they don't know how to use, they they just know how to use technology, but they don't know the reasoning behind it, and because of that nowadays they are also spoiling their lives. And so things are going very ups and things are changing rapidly, yeah. So we learned the article. Let me read it one more time with little more fluency, so I felt like I'm not covering it properly. So the article, navigating the digital age. In the modern era, technology has become an integral part of our existence. From the moment we wake up until we go to sleep, we are bombarded with notifications, emails, and social media updates. While these tools allow us to stay connected with the world, they also create a constant state of distraction that can make it difficult to focus on deep meaningful work. Many experts suggest that we are losing our ability to single task. We often pride ourselves on being able to multitask, being able to do, actually I was yeah, being able to multitask. But research shows that our brains are actually just switching rapidly between tasks, so which leads to mental fatigue. To combat this, some people are practicing a digital detox. This involves deliberately setting aside time each day to step away from all electronic devices. By turning off our phones, we give our minds the space to wander and think creatively. This quiet time is essential for problem solving and long-term planning. Furthermore, when we put our phones away during space social gatherings, we are more present with the people around us. This leads to higher quality interactions and stronger relationships. The goal is not to eliminate technology, with which lead which would lead which would be nearly impossible, but to use it mindfully. By setting boundaries such as no phones during dinner, or the first hour of the morning, we can regain control over our attention and live more intentional life. Okay, so that's all about reading part, and let's jump to the speaking part. So let me open it. I'll keep screen recording on because it will be easy for me to edit it. Okay, let's jump to the. So guys, no more comments. Just give me a second. I'll let me open CV and we'll start it. Okay, let me take an article. Okay, great. Okay, let me take uh, practice on ordering food at restaurant.
Hello, Dark. It's great to meet you. What kind of meal are you thinking about today? Do you prefer something light or something hearty?
Hey Arya, it's nice to meet you too. And how was your day so far?
Hi, Dark. It's nice to meet you too. My day has been good, thank you. How about you? How has your day been?
Yeah, so far it is good. And I'm just for your information, I'm recording you. So can I take your consent? Yeah, so you will be part of our YouTube videos.
I'm glad to hear your day is good. As an I don't have personal feelings, but you can share our conversation for learning. What kind of videos are you making for YouTube?
Yeah, so actually I'm on a mission to improve my speaking English or spoken skill. So for that, like, I'm just creating a repository of my daily diary, or you can say of my daily progress. So here it would be easy for me to track and see how I progressed, and might be in future I'll train an AI model where I'll use these videos.
That sounds like a fantastic mission, Dark. Keeping a daily diary is a great way to track your progress. What do you enjoy most about practicing your English?
Yeah, I enjoy it because I record it on camera, so I feel like I'm just uh, not just focusing on speaking, but also I'm focusing on expressions, how I'm expressing words and how I'm delivering the words. So yeah, it's not about just learning and trying to speak it beautifully, or trying to speak it in a proper sentences, grammar, and
That's a
all.
wonderful approach. Focusing on expressions makes speaking more natural and engaging. Do you have a favorite topic you like to talk about in your recordings?
No, let's stick to the topic. Like here, we are going to discuss order food at restaurants. So let's start to that topic only, or let's jump to that topic, and we'll try to figure out new vocabs and all, what we can use and how to order food at restaurant.
Sure thing, Dark. Let's dive into ordering food. What kind of food do you like? Do you prefer pizza, pasta, or maybe something else?
Yeah. So let me tell you a story about pizza. When I ate it for the first time, experience wasn't good, and I felt like it's not tasty or it's not good. But once I ate it twice or thrice, then it was it fe- I fe- basically my tongue or my brain started accepting it, and I started feeling like it's delicious and all. And let me tell you one more funny story after it.
It's interesting how our tastes can change. I'm glad you learned to enjoy pizza. What's the funny story you want to share?
Yeah, funny stories like I'm living in rural area, so not now, but I live in my hometown is in the rural area. So uh, there aren't any online applications that are delivering the food uh, the rural area. For that, like, we need to reach city, and then ta- basically we can choose the option of takeout or yeah. So what I did.
That sounds like a unique challenge. It must be fun to go to the city for takeout. What is your favorite food to order when you get the chance?
Okay, maybe once we like we all my all siblings and not all siblings, but basically once we gather all. Okay, so once we like in a week in festivals or something like in festivals or in weddings or any event, when we gather, we when
That sounds lovely. Family gatherings with food are always special. What kind of food do you usually enjoy during these festivals?
okay, first let me try to explain the what I wanted to say. So during the family gathering, it could be in someone's wedding, or it could be during a festival when we all siblings gather. At that time, like we order or we take out or maybe we order pizza, and then we used to eat it in the home. So when my siblings tasted it for the first time, or maybe you can say when they ate the pizza for the first time, they also felt the same, like were not liking it, but I ate their part as well because they were not liking it. But after once or twice, they started liking the pizza, and now it's like we have to divide the pizza, and everyone is taking equal parts of or chunks of the pizza. No one is ready to share their part.
That's a fun story. It's great that your siblings eventually enjoyed pizza too. Sharing food can be so nice, especially when everyone likes it. Do you have a favorite pizza topping now that everyone enjoys?
Uh, yeah, so I think veggie overloaded with tandoori pizza, I believe. So yeah, tandoori pizza with double cheese and veggie overloaded. So I don't know the exact name of it, but yeah, it's related to veggies. Lots of veggies there and double cheese, and it's tandoori base.
Tandoori pizza with double cheese sounds delicious. It must be full of flavor with all those veggies. Do you like to try new pizza flavors, or do you stick to your favorites?
Yeah, I like to try new variants, but normally I prefer to eat the same variety so that I won't regret or I don't like if yeah. So I prefer to eat the same same category of pizza.
That makes sense. Sticking to favorites can be comforting. Trying new variants is exciting, but it's nice to enjoy what you love too. Do you have a favorite place to order pizza from?
Yeah, we have a favorite place in the city, and we always try to order from the same place.
That's great. Having a favorite place makes ordering easier. What do you like most about that pizza place? Is it the taste, the service, or something else?
Yeah, it's obviously it's taste, not the service, because they are also rude people. I felt once they talked and they were might be he was the person who was serving or maybe or taking order wasn't feeling, or maybe he was upset, little upset, but I felt like he's talking to me little rudely. So but normally I have a habit, if someone is talking to me rudely, I get angry on the people or on the person, because uh, but now that day I haven't responded to him. I felt like it might be he he is facing some sort of challenges. I or
It's
it's like,
understandable to feel upset when someone is rude, especially in a restaurant. It sounds like you handled the situation well by not responding with anger. Do you think it helped you enjoy your meal more?
yes, definitely. If we are also talking to someone rudely, it's like it's not just spoiling their mood, but it's also spoiling our moods as well. So it's better. It depends on the context or situation. Sometimes it's good to just move on, and sometimes it's necessary to respond to person, because sometimes it's like when you are not responding, they treat it as a symbol of your weakness, or they think like you are a weak person, or yeah. So sometimes it's a necessity to respond them, because sometimes they aren't behaving properly, or they are rude, and they should be aware of what mistakes they are making.
You make a very good point. Sometimes it's important to stand up for yourself, while other times, letting it go can be the best choice. It shows maturity to understand both sides. How do you usually feel after you choose to respond or not?
Yeah, so if we are responding to someone, definitely it's like two-way discussion, and here some it might be we get a like the person who is in front of us or front of me and I both are going to get angry, and because of that we might start abusing, or we might get more angry, and because of that it might spoil your mood, and you feel like what I said and why I said, and after a while you will feel like, oh, I did mistake, I shouldn't called, I shouldn't called him like this or something. So yeah, it's better if to avoid the unnecessary fights and all.
That's very insightful. Avoiding unnecessary conflict can definitely help keep the peace and maintain a good mood. It's wise to think about how your words can affect both you and the other person.
Fine.
Do you have any tips for staying calm in tough situations?
Okay, can we move to the original topic, order food at restaurant, because otherwise we are diverting from our topic. So it's good to have more conversation on it, but current at present I feel like we should stick to the topic, maybe order food at a restaurant. So yeah.
Of course, Dark. Let's get back to ordering food at a restaurant. When you look at a menu, what do you usually look for first? Appetizers, main dishes, or desserts?
First, let me know the meaning of appetizers. Is it like just fulfilling your stomach, something so that your appetite can be fixed or maybe fulfilled?
Yes, that's right. Appetizers are small dishes served before the main meal to stimulate your appetite. They are meant to be tasty and give you a little something to enjoy while you wait for your main course. Do you have a favorite appetizer?
Oh, so it is like something that is going to stimulate your appetite, right?
Exactly. Appetizers are meant to make you hungry for more. They can be a fun way to start your meal. What kind of appetizers do you enjoy most?
I'm hearing this word for the first time. Maybe I never visited a restaurant. I once or twice while I was in college. After that, I never went to an uh, not an never went to a restaurant. So I just know like I know one funny story there. I just asked the restaurant uh, like okay, so I asked the person who is going to serve me food, the waiter, that hey, can you
That's a funny moment. It sounds like your experiences at restaurants have been memorable. What did you ask the server, and how did they respond?
okay, so me and my friend went to a restaurant and I asked like I want this in main course so and this one in starter. So he said just we don't need to tell them what is main course and what is starter. They know everything and it's like you just need to tell like we want this and then that they know what is whether it's a part of main course or starter. So yeah, so what now just I'm curious to know how starter is different from appetizer.
That's an interesting experience. Actually, starter and appetizer mean the same thing, both refer to small dishes served before the main course. It's great that you're learning about restaurant terms. Do you feel more confident to order next time?
Still, I am not aware of much about restaurants, how to order foods, and I become conscious when I'm entering into a place where I feel like so many people are noticing me. But that's my overthinking, and we I need to overcome it. Otherwise, I'll face challenges everywhere. Like you will feel like nervous, underconfident, and you won't be able to order food, and you won't know how to sit, how to behave, uh, how to ask waiter or how to call waiter. So there are so many terminologies that I feel like I'm overthinking about them instead of learning. I feel like I should be aware of it, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, always need to be keen to learn. Need or keen always have to be keen to learn or always be need to be keen to be
It's
learned.
completely normal to feel nervous in new situations, especially at restaurants with many people. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. With practice, you'll become more comfortable ordering and interacting with waitstaff. What's one small step you could take to feel more confident next time?
Maybe I prefer to learn more about something before going directly jumping into the situation. Maybe if I'm entering into airport, then I never visited any airport, or maybe I can say I never took any flight, so I don't know, and I'm little scared about it. Whether how the immigration or basically how uh, immigration is different, right? It's like when we are traveling from one country to another country, okay, how to take generate boarding pass and what's the process of checking, and also yeah, like these are the
That's a smart approach.
new things
Learning
for
about
me.
a
So
place like an
so
airport before visiting can definitely help ease your nerves. Immigration is the process of entering a country where officials check your documents. If you have questions about flying or airports, feel free to ask. What would you like to know more about?
we are again diverting from the topic. So yeah, let's stick to the restaurant. Can you uh, share me few more terminology that's being used frequently in restaurants?
Of course, here are some common restaurant terms. 1. Menu, a list of food and drinks available. 2. Bill slash check, the total amount you need to pay for your meal. 3. Reservation, a booking made in advance for a table. 4. Specials, dishes that are offered for a limited time, often unique to that day. 5. Waitstaff, the people who serve food and drinks. Do any of these terms stand out to you?
Already know these all sentences. Maybe so special. What about there is one more term used, signature dishes. What is that? What are these?
It sounds like you might be asking about entree. In some restaurants, it refers to the main dish or course. However, in other places, it can mean a starter. It's good to clarify with the server if you're unsure. Do you find any restaurant terms confusing?
No, what is the meaning of signature dish of any restaurant? Is it like their premium dish they built, they created it uh, particularly?
Yes, exactly. A signature dish is a meal that a restaurant is known for, often created by the chef. It's usually special and represents the restaurant's style or flavor. Do you have a favorite dish you'd like to make your own signature dish someday?
No, let me be honest with you, and I think I'm using too many times. Let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. So here I just wanted to say, just wanted to inform you, maybe for your information, uh, I'm not a kind of person who know much about cooking and all. I just know how to cook Maggie or how to cook oats or how to blend soya badi or soya chunks with uh, Maggie masala, and I eat these foods, so that's why I'm telling. But I don't know how to cook rice. I mean, I know the process, but I won't be able. I think if I'll try to cook, it will be, yeah, definitely we need to learn, or we should learn about cooking. It's not just for the women. It should be generic, or it should be no, like everyone should know or should learn about cooking. It's not someone. It's not gender. It should not be limited to specific gender.
Thank you for sharing that. It's great that you recognize the importance of cooking skills for everyone. Even simple dishes can be delicious and satisfying. What type of dish would you like to learn to cook next?
Okay, next time maybe I'll learn how to cook Maggie more beautifully, or maybe more delicious. How to make Maggie more delicious. Sorry, but I'm just kidding. And let's wrap up the wrap up for the day. And I'll visit. Not I'll visit. Basically, I'll go through the feedback that you have given, and I'll try to improve it.
That sounds like a fun plan. I'm glad you enjoyed our chat today. Good luck with your cooking and practicing your English. Do you want to end the conversation now?
Yeah, let's end, and we'll connect later. Thank you so much, and have it's a lovely talking you.
Thank you, Dark. It was lovely talking to you too. I'm glad I could help. Have a great day and see you next time.
Okay, so we have covered the speaking part. Now it's time to go to the listening part, and that is important without any discussion or without wasting time. Let me cover the let me cover the speaking listening part, and I'll try to be more focused on words that they are going to pronounce, and what they are saying, so I can catch their accent, though they are speaking simple English. Yeah, but we need to learn. We need to build a habit of this 6 minutes of BBC English speaking. Huh. Okay, they have created one. Why are we all so stressed? Why are we all so stressed? So why are you so stressed, man? You can see the uh, marks on my face. Let me create a face of stressed person. No, I can't make. I can't be an artist. Never know. You never know what. Okay, YK, YK. No, you know. I know. Yeah, YKIK. Something like that. Something like that. I have to use another word. It's something that. No. Okay, let's jump to the. Let me be a little more focused on it.
English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Becca. Worrying about work or exams, war and climate change in the news? It's no wonder that modern life is stressful. What makes you stressed, Neil?
Ooh, good question. I think not having enough time to do something, that really makes me stressed out. How about you?
When I'm trying to do something that I've never tried before and I'm not very good at it, that makes me feel really stressed.
I find that stressful too.
And how do you cope with stressful situations, Neil?
Well, I try to slow down, pause, take a breath, and think that at some point, probably later today, everything will be okay again. How about you?
Yeah, same. But in my mind, I'm telling myself that I will be better at what I'm doing. I just need to practice more.
Many young people who feel stressed about the modern world use the word overwhelm to describe their feelings. And overwhelm was also the topic of a recent BBC World Service programme, What in the World? Here's Ikra Farouk and Claudia Hammond.
So overwhelm is an emotional state where you are struggling with your current situation. So you might feel overloaded, you might feel you can't cope. And that might be a temporary thing, hopefully, but if it's not, in the longer term, if that becomes more of a kind of chronic kind of stress, then that might lead to burnout in the end.
Feeling overwhelmed and unable to cope with life can become chronic, meaning that it lasts for a long time. Overwhelm can lead to burnout, mental or physical exhaustion caused by working too hard.
So, how can we manage the stress in our lives and feel happier and healthier? That's what we'll be discussing in this episode, along with some useful new words and phrases. You'll find all the vocabulary from this episode on our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
But before we start, I have a question for you, Neil. One simple way of combating stress is taking time to rest. So, according to research conducted by BBC presenter and psychologist Claudia Hammond, which activity is thought to be the most restful? Is it A, reading for pleasure, B, walking in nature, or C, listening to music?
Well, I think they're all quite relaxing, but I'm going to guess B, walking in nature.
I'm surprised, Neil. I know you love music, and we'll find out the answer later. One of the most stressful things facing many young people is exams. Here, Claudia Hammond offers some advice for managing exam stress to BBC World Service's What in the World?
Particularly in the exam itself, if you feel stressed, then just knowing that you may well perform better while you're stressed, that it concentrates the mind, it sharpens, and nerves sharpen your thinking and allow you to really do your best.
It's normal to feel nerves before an exam. Nerves is an informal word for worry or anxiety, but according to Claudia, nerves aren't necessarily bad.
Yes, nerves can help concentrate the mind. The phrase concentrate or sharpen the mind means to think more clearly about something. Like an actor or an athlete, feeling nerves before a big performance can help them do their best.
Claudia recommends other ways to reduce stress as well. These include slowing down and accepting that it's okay to be good enough, rather than always trying for perfection. Here she shares more tips with Ikra Farouk of BBC World Service's What in the World.
And I guess there's no one size fits all as well when it comes to this. So if someone's listening and thinking, I want some top tips on just feeling overwhelmed generally in my life, what would you say to them?
So first, I would say accept that your to-do list is never going to end. It is always going to be there. So even, I know that might sound defeatist, but even if you get to the end of it today, tomorrow there will be something else on it. And that's just life. And that is just signs of a busy life.
There are many ways to combat stress, not a one-size-fits-all solution. The phrase one size fits all describes trying to apply the same solution to many different problems.
Claudia's final piece of advice is don't worry too much about your to-do list, the list of all the items you have to do. Why? Because it never ends. Every day there will be something new to add to the list, so why stress?
Some good advice there, Neil. I think I'll try these techniques next time I feel stressed. And speaking of ways to de-stress reminds me of my question. I asked you earlier, according to research conducted by BBC presenter and psychologist Claudia Hammond, Which activity is thought of to be the most restful? And you answered B, walking in nature. Unfortunately, Neil, the answer is A, reading.
Well, reading is really relaxing as well.
Okay, let's recap the vocabulary from this episode, beginning with the adjective chronic, which means continuing for a long time.
Burnout is a feeling of physical or mental exhaustion caused by working too hard.
If you say that a difficult situation sharpens or concentrates someone's mind, you mean that it makes them think clearly.
Nerves are an informal word for worry or anxiety.
A one-size-fits-all approach tries to apply the same solution to all problems rather than solving them individually.
And finally, a to-do list is a list of all the tasks you have to do. Of course, another way to beat stress is doing something you love. And if that's improving your English, then why not visit our website, bbclearningenglish.com, where you'll find loads more activities for doing just that. See you again next time, but for now, it's goodbye.
Bye!
6 Minute English.
From BBC Learning English.
Okay, let me be honest this time. So I felt more focused on the words and phrases that they like one size not fits all, one size fits all, not one size not fits all. Basically, that means you are trying to maybe you learn Python and you are trying to use it in every aspect, maybe web development, front end, back end, and all other stuff. So you are trying to fit it into everywhere. So that's not how life is happening. One size fits all. Or maybe you learned one thing and you are, yeah, that's a clever way to create or to try out something new. But yeah, so this time I focused more and I was like listening their words by word. So I feel like I feel a little more I'm progressing, or I'm just feeling happy compared to the previous sessions. So I feel like I feel more confident. Yeah, but simply I learned from this session like how to cope up with stress. Chronic means too long, something happening for too long, or maybe chronic disease, or you might have heard it. And maybe if you are facing anxiety, stress for a longer period of time, maybe it's turning into chronic problem. Yeah. And another one was nerves, means worried about something, nervous, and how it's different from nerves. Yeah, I need to explore it. And one more thing, I think I learned about stress, anxiety, overwhelmed, means you are worried about something, or you just got burnt out. Maybe you were for example, let me take example of me. Sometime I use laptop for longer durations and it cause it I feel overwhelmed, and like my eyes start itching and I feel sometimes burning sensation or something. Then it's time to take rest and we don't need to use digital devices all time. So yeah, that's all for the day. And yeah, I mean, that's all for this video, but still I need to learn the DSA and all, and also I'm planning to learn other things, but that's are not related to English. So thank you so much guys, and stay happy, stay positive, and keep grinding, and you will succeed a day. And wish you all the best. And if you anyone is watching till here, that means you are a serious learner. No, I won't say. You are very, you have so much free time, and maybe you want to see my progress. So thank you so much. If anyone has watched till here, or even if you watched a bit of it, maybe it will try to motivate you, and that's all for the day. Maybe if I'll be able to motivate even a single person, like if I can do, then you can do. If you can do, then I can do. So yeah, we all go together and we have to make our country proud, and we will succeed in our life as well as will make our family proud. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye.